Have you ever wondered how a group of small, yellow, banana-loving creatures became one of the most powerful icons in modern entertainment? The Minions are not just animated sidekicks, they are a cultural, psychological, and commercial phenomenon. Their success comes from a rare combination of brilliant design, deep emotion, and perfect timing in the internet age. From their very first appearance in Despicable Me, the Minions stood out without needing a complex backstory. They were funny not because of what they said, but because of how they behaved. Their clumsy movements, wide-eyed expressions, and unconditional loyalty to Gru made them feel less like cartoon characters, and more like tiny living creatures we could emotionally connect with. Their visual design is a masterpiece of simplicity. With round shapes, big goggles, and very few details, the Minions are instantly recognizable. The human brain can identify them in a split second, just like a logo. That makes them perfect, not only for movies, but also for toys, clothing, stickers, and every kind of merchandise imaginable. But design alone did not make them global stars. Their comedy did. Minions don't rely on dialogue. Their humor comes from physical movement, perfect timing, and exaggerated reactions, just like classic silent film comedians. Because of this, a child in Vietnam, Brazil, or Germany can laugh at the same joke without needing any translation. Their humor speaks a universal language, breaking down barriers and connecting with audiences on a purely visual level. At a deeper level, the Minions also represent something emotional. They are always searching for someone to serve, a group to belong to, and a purpose. That need for loyalty and connection reflects a very human desire to feel useful, accepted, and part of something bigger than ourselves. And that is where their true power begins. Tapping into a fundamental part of our own psychology. The true genius of the Minions goes even deeper than humor or design. It lies in how perfectly they fit into the modern world. We live in an age of short attention spans, endless scrolling, and instant emotion. People don't have time to analyze complex stories. They react to what they feel in the first few seconds. And Minions were built exactly for that kind of world. Seeing a Minion, you instantly get it. Their feelings, joy, fear, excitement, confusion are super clear and over that of like emojis come to life. In our reaction-driven digital world, that makes them super powerful. They're not just characters. They're quick emotional shortcuts we all relate to. This is why Minions dominate the internet. One image of a Minion can replace an entire sentence. A confused Minion can say, "I don't understand." A happy Minion can say, "This made my day." A shocked Minion can say, "I didn't expect this." They became a visual language for millions of people who want to express themselves quickly and simply online. But something even deeper is happening beneath the surface. The Minions are not heroes. They are not leaders. They are followers. They exist to serve someone bigger than themselves. And in a world where many people feel lost, lonely, or unsure of their place, that idea is strangely comforting. The Minions always know who they are loyal to. They always know their purpose. And that clarity gives them a sense of peace. That is why people connect with them, even if they don't realize it. They represent a kind of simple, unwavering devotion that many of us crave in a complicated world. The security of belonging to a tribe is a powerful, reassuring fantasy that they bring to life. When social media exploded, the Minions were perfectly designed for the internet. Their simple faces and clear emotions made them ideal for memes. They became a visual language for humor, sarcasm, and everyday feelings shared across Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. They were no longer just movie characters. They became a way for us to communicate with each other. Then, Gen Z turned that love into something real. During the release of Minions, the rise of Gru, teenagers dressed in formal suits and went to theaters together. This wasn't because of a marketing campaign. It was because the Minions represented their childhood. It was a wave of nostalgia transforming into modern culture, a shared moment created by the fans themselves. That moment pushed the Minions far beyond kids' movies. They became a multi-generational symbol, connecting different age groups through shared laughter and memories. This wasn't just a movie premiere anymore. It was something people created together. A cultural event that celebrated a collective past. The Minions bridged the gap between childhood and adulthood. The Minions totally tap into that curious kid inside all of us, right? They're playful, a bit clumsy, and always making mistakes, but they never give up. They don't care about being cool or impressive. They just embrace who they are. In a world that pushes us to be perfect, their honesty is like a breath of fresh air. Thanks to this emotional connection and cultural reach, the Minions franchise surpassed Shrek to become the highest-grossing animated franchise in history. This wasn't because the stories were complicated, but because the characters made people feel something real. The simplicity of their appeal was the secret ingredient to their massive commercial success. The Minions didn't win because they're brainy or fancy. They won because they make people feel happy and connected, easing that lonely vibe we all get sometimes. Their whole deal is spreading joy, and honestly, they nail it on a global scale. That's the real superpower in entertainment. So, when you see a Minion, you are not just seeing a cartoon. You are seeing something deeply human, a reflection of our need for connection, our love for simple joy, and our desire to belong. They are a mirror of our most basic emotions, wrapped in a silly, yellow package. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the culture around us.